We have just gone to get some coffee. I got a pumpkin spice latte, and I brought John a caramel ribbon crunch. And the baby fell asleep in the cars the whole time, so that's fine. So she needed a nap. She was being a crabby head today, and now I'm home and I realized I should have picked up dog food while I was out. But I did listen to the audiobook for A Sorcerer Comes to Call, the guild book of the month. So that's what I listened to. I only listened to like 3% of it, but it's definitely interesting so far. It's definitely going to be very like eerie and dark. It has a lot of like, I can't even think of the book that I'm trying to like compare it to, but kind of has the same like feel of Nettle and Bone, but with like witches. But they're not, it's not very witchy so far at least. But it just has that feeling of like witchiness. I just finished making dinner. I just made like the easiest, sorry, the sun is going down. I just made like the easiest little burritos. This is mine and that's hers. John's at work, so he's not eating right now. But it's just ground beef, cooked. And then I added in a can of diced tomatoes and a can of black beans. And then I added some taco seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, and salt. So that is it. There's also cheese. It's just a blend of all different kinds of cheese. But yeah, that's what we're having for dinner because I just don't feel like cooking today, and this girl is driving me insane today. Yeah. So we're gonna eat dinner, and then hopefully she's gonna take a bath and lay down. She probably won't pass out until late because she took a nap in the car. So we will see how that goes. But I do want to get a lot of reading done tonight. So whether that starts at 11 or 12, we will see. If you're wondering if the burrito thing was good, it was good. My toddler ate it all of it, which just doesn't happen. So toddler approved. Good morning. It is currently September 1st, and the baby is currently sleeping right now. I'm sure she's gonna wake up any second. I'm having some coffee, and I am going to try and read a little bit before she wakes up. And but I'm gonna try and read as much as I can. And I'm not sure if G is doing a live sprint today, but we'll see. And also my TPR for the Orilium Magical readathon should be up. I just realized my Kindle is in the bedroom where the baby is sleeping, so I'm going to probably catch up on YouTube videos instead, which is what I was doing last night. I didn't actually end up reading anything, so I'm going to do that. And then probably update my journal for the books that I read this month. I am currently using 3 journals. I have my like everyday planner journal that I've set up, and then I have, this is the one that's falling apart currently. The pages literally are not in it. Like, hold on, I'll show you. Oh, I glued it. Maybe it worked. But like all of the binding is messed up. So, but it seems to maybe be better now. And then I have my book for next year, which I was trying to transfer everything into and also set up for next year so that it's set up already. And then, yeah, I might have to change to this one because this one's, the binding is still good and it's not. Like this one is so chunky now that it doesn't even want to close. That's the prompt page, but yeah, I'm gonna just update this and then I am going to read, probably on my phone, so I won't film anything about that. I completed my 50 books for the year, and I'm currently 43 books ahead of schedule. I'm at 76 books for the year. I want to try and make it to 100, which would be the most books I've read since I think 2015. So I am going to update this. This is just a list of books that I've read this year, and then it's the colors are the different ratings, but the colors are so similar that I think next year I'll probably change them because they look so similar on paper. Like you can't tell that this is a 2-star and this is a 5, or this is a 2-star, this is a 5. No, this is a 5-star, 2-star. I can't even remember, and it's literally written down here. So next year I'm gonna pick colors that are very different. I just wanted it to look very pastel this year, but it didn't work out very well. I am currently going through my TBR, like the list of 603 books, and sorry, and look, these are all the books from the 1800 to 2000 that I have to read. I did read a few of them, and then these are all the books. For some reason, I thought that I would only have 43, which is the amount of that I can fit on one page. 43 books for 2000 to 2020. So I've got all these, all of these, all of these, and I'm not done. I'm up to 2017, and I'm gonna have to probably fill this page, and this page, and then start from 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, and then 2025 is probably gonna be pictures, because that's what I did in this journal, and I like that. Those are the books that I want to focus more on, because those are the newer books. And I have printed, I think there's 103 books that I added. There's probably about 150 books that I want to read from 2025 so far, at least. And as they come out, I will, if I read them, I will check them off. I don't want to put those pictures in this journal because this is the one that's falling apart right here. It fell apart and I just kind of glued it back together, but it's starting to fall apart again. Also, I think it's funny that the last time that I posted a YouTube video, other than the TBR video, was the first ever week of the magical readathon for Orilium. So it's just so funny that now I'm trying, okay, I'm trying to come back. We'll see how my toddler does with me filming. I'm gonna have to film while she's napping, which is usually my only time to read. So my TBR video is officially live. It's not a great video, but it's up there. I have to find my camera so I can stop filming on my phone, because I already have to pay $10 a month for Apple storage, and I don't want to pay for any more. So I have to find that and my wire for my camera, and then we'll have better quality videos. I'm finally on to 2020, so we'll see how many this takes up. I said, oh, there's actually quite a few 2020s too, so it will definitely fill up the last, at least the end of the last page, and I'll probably have to start a new page. So Finley is up, and she's just watching some Play-Doh thing real quick, and I'm gonna make the bed. And then I did finish all of 2020, and I did have to create another page, and then that was it. Just like half a page for 2020, because a lot of it was doubles or repeats that I had to just delete. I don't know, I had them saved in twice. And then a lot of them were, I had already read a lot of the 2020 books, so that was good. And then I'm gonna get started in 2021. I probably should just continue it from the 2020 pages, but then it won't be separate. Like, I really wanted up to 2020 and then 2021, 2022, but I probably have more than a page for each of those as well, because I just hit 2021 and I think I have like 30 books to add. So I might just continue that on until 2024, and then 2025 will be separate. Sorry, my AC just came on, so if you hear that. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. Also, I just wanted to show you guys, this is the only bookshelf I have right now. It is super cluttered, and because we just moved to Missouri, if you don't know that. And right now it's just a mess. And then there's a little box of books right there. and I need to get another shelf so I can separate the two. But we had given my shelves away before when we moved to New York. So the last vlog that I posted up here about the Orilium, I found out I was pregnant like 3 days later, and that's why I was so tired if you watch that vlog. And then I got COVID. We just decided we were gonna move to New York, be with my family while I was pregnant, and give birth in New York. And now we've just recently moved back to Missouri, and she is 2.5. So we lived there for about 2.5 years, and now we're living in Missouri. And yeah, so now I need to get new bookshelves because we just moved here. There's so many books stacked up down there, but most of those are already read books. Like, these books are pretty unread. Also, I want to move that stuff somewhere else, but all this things is from Harry Potter World. I do want to go through and see which books I have because I want to read all the ones I have. This isn't that, I don't know where the rest of my books went. They probably got stolen out of my car from when we first moved to New York, along with my 47 blank Archer and Olive journals that they don't sell anymore. So I'm out of journals too. I'll probably have to buy a new journal next year since I still have that blue one that I'm using for the rest of this year and next year, and then I'll have to buy a new one. So that's what's going on. I'm gonna finish making this bed, and then I'm going to start reading. Oh, and G from Book Roast is doing reading sprints at 1 p.m. my time, so I'm gonna try and hop into that if the baby will let me. And yeah, so I will see you guys later. It is currently 11 o'clock and I'm just now about to wash my face and get ready for the day. Finley's in here playing with the towel. And then I'm gonna do my makeup, and this is this little sponge, she was just playing with it. I cleaned it, it's just stained, but I'm gonna wash my face and brush my teeth and get dressed. And we still have a couple hours till the sprints. I haven't read a single thing, but I did finish my notebook with the years on it, and I had to create 5 extra pages for my notebook, like the years that I wanted to add the backlist books in. So there is currently, I think, 7 or 8. I have to recount those, but I'm pretty sure there's like 7 or 8 pages of backlist books, which is 42 books per page. And that's not including 2025 at all. So what I want to do is try and get through, because I have the most books in 2016, 2017, 2018, 19, and 2020. So I want to get through a lot of those before next year so that I can hopefully lower that down at least a page. So I'm at 76 books right now, and I'm halfway through The Last Tiger by Julia Rio. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's her first book, and she is translating it for her grandparents. It is a story about her grandparents' lives, but she's adding in these elements and a little bit of magic. Her grandfather was like a poor house cleaner, and the grandmother, I'm not sure if this is like their actual life, or I know that the grandfather was poor and the grandmother was rich, I guess, but so this is The Last Tiger, and they're all looking for the last tiger at this point in the story now. So we'll see. The Dragon Kingdom has taken over, the Dragon Empire has taken over the Tiger Kingdom's town and is trying to eradicate all the tigers and turn everyone into like these, not even turn them into, just like keep them poor so that the Dragon Empire people can stay in charge. So that's where I'm at right now. It's pretty good. It's feeling like a 3-star, but it is a debut novel, so I was not expecting the most out of it, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I've actually set the phone up on the tripod. This is the worst tripod ever created, I believe. It is literally too heavy to stand even without anything in it, so it's just garbage. But I'm just moisturizing my face, and then I'm gonna do some makeup and fix my hair really quick, even though it's probably gonna end up clipped back anyway because I hate the feeling on my neck and it's too hot for that. Are you okay? Yeah, so I'm just reading The Last Tiger. I should probably be listening to an audiobook right now. I am reading The Last Tiger for my lore prompt, which is a translated book. And yeah, it's pretty good so far.
Hello here, Mama.
Just getting ready.
Oh, I don't know what you're doing though.
Why am I doing my makeup? To look nice.
Yeah, I see your eyebrows. Like,
Careful, baby.
you put some on your eyebrows?
No, not on my eyebrow.
On your cheeks and your chin?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why can't I put them on you like silly?
I look silly.
Like
I'm not
silly.
done. Yeah, that's it. I'm not going anywhere, so just super casual. So I think I said it was like 7 or 8. It's actually 11. It is 11 pages of books. This is the end of the 2024 releases that I'm going to, well, I want to read something on my phone, sorry. And I need to finish some of these because I do not want this many TBR books in 2026. Like, I really ideally would love to lower this down to 600, but I'm in 500, but I just don't think that's possible. I'm at 603 right now, and I'm sure I will discover new books because I always do. That's how I got here. But I want to try and get this down to as close to possible to 500. But that is including the 2025 releases, the 603. So I have to count all these and see how much is actually here. And then hopefully I can at least lower this by like 50 bucks. We'll see. But yeah, so I'm going to make her some lunch and then we're probably, there's a fly in here. And then we're probably going to get the mail. But I have to drive down there because it's a little bit far. And then, yeah, we're gonna have a tea party. Sorry if you can hear the TV, she's watching. But I just finished Mooncakes by Suzanne Walker and Wendy Zhu as the illustrator. And it was cute. Trying to push a romance that didn't feel at all like it was actually happening. They said there was like a past romance, but you don't know anything about it really. And it just wasn't like a believable romance. There is a transgender character. There is, oh, she is hard of hearing. I believe she's hard of hearing. It doesn't actually clarify, but she takes off her hearing aid to talk on the phone at one point. So I'm assuming she's hard of hearing because if I take off my cochlear device, I can't hear anything out of this ear. So, and I'm hard of hearing in this ear. So that is, I'm gonna say she's probably hard of hearing. But it was a cute story all in all. I thought that the art style was really cute. And it's about a little teen witch and a wolf shifter, and they're trying to, there's like a cult, and they're trying to take the wolf power and merge her into like this demon. Yeah, it was cute, but it wasn't like, I gave 3 stars, so it was okay. But yeah, so I finished that one, and that was my astronomy prompt, was a character with an invisible illness or disability. So I read Mooncakes, and now I'm done with that one. So I'm 1 down, 7 more to go. We're just laying in bed and I'm reading The Last Tiger. I'm currently 57% in, and it's okay, but the girl, Unji, she will just accept anything that anybody tells her. So it's like she's having like a panic attack or something, and the guy she's with is like, you have to realize that if you do everything your own way, that this is how it's always going to be. And she's just like, oh yeah, okay. It's just so weird. Like, this is not the first time she's just like accepted whatever somebody has said, but it's also like, she talks about how she's always been so complacent in her like family dynamics, and it's just like, okay, but you also don't even try to think for yourself too, so it's just weird. But it's not terrible. It's just feeling like a 3-star still. So I'm 57% in. We only have a few minutes left of the sprints. I'm also watching them on my phone while we sit here, and she's sitting here eating some salami. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna keep reading. Good morning. It is currently day 2 of the Orilium. Yesterday I got to 22% through A Sorceress Comes to Call and 58% into The Last Tiger, and then I finished Mooncake. So I'm making some good progress. I don't know how much reading I'm gonna get done today, but I did read a little bit last night and I got to 44% of A Sorceress Comes to Call. So we'll see how much reading I get done today, and we're doing pretty good actually for only the first and second day of Orilium. I'm sorry, just shaking my leg, I can't help it. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys later. They're in. They didn't have any of the sorting hat ones, those bastards. We got the donuts from Krispy Kreme, and I dropped them on the floor, so that's why Slytherin looks a little crazy. I'm gonna taste them now.
Why don't I just taste that one?
Oh,
What does it taste like, Dada?
it tastes like dirt a little bit, but I think it's just the
chocolate dust. It's like an Oreo.
Hufflepuff.
That one's a big one.
Oh, there's something in that. I didn't get it. That one's okay. That one's fine. Gryffindor.
I taste that one.
That one also has something in
I
it.
taste the pink.
Oh, that one's super sweet.
I don't like the filling.
It's got like butterscotch filling or something.
I like that blue one. It's my favorite.
That one's the best one. It's gonna make my mouth blue.
This is a regular donut, right?
Yeah, the Ravenclaw one is the best. The Slytherin one I think is the worst.
I like the Hufflepuff.
Oh yeah, the Hufflepuff one is fine, but I didn't get any of the inside stuff.
What's that?
Take a bite.
Oh. I don't even know what it is, but there's something in there. I just went to 2 stores trying to find just plain, cute little t-shirts, and I didn't find a single thing. Like, where are we buying clothes these days? I don't want a crop top, and I don't want a sweater. I have a million sweaters and hoodies, and but I just need like t-shirts because I have like 3 t-shirts left somehow, and all of them either have a hole or a stain because I have a toddler, and yeah, I just need to find some clothes. Where the hell are we buying clothes these days? Hello, it is currently day 3 of the Magical Readathon, and I did read quite a bit yesterday. I don't remember what the last thing I updated you guys on was, but I am currently 50% through A Sorceress Comes to Call. I think I keep calling it A Sorcerer Comes to Call, but it's A Sorceress Comes to Call. And I am also 70% through The Last Tiger. So I got a lot of reading done. I am currently listening to the audiobook for A Sorceress Comes to Call and physically reading The Last Tiger. So I am about there, and I'm just cleaning up today. I am doing some laundry, washing the bed sheets, and I tried to go to the store to find some shirts this morning while John was still home. He's working now. We're just relaxing right now. She's eating some dino nuggets, and I'm probably going to read a little bit more of The Last Tiger just so I can try and finish that, and then I will be almost done with 2 books, and then I still have 2 graphic novels, a short story, and 3 other books. Wild is the Witch, Jurassic Park, and Pines by Blake Crouch. So I'll definitely finish this probably by the end of next week, and then I'll be able to add a couple more books onto my TBR so that I can try and get through some of the pages in my journal and lessen that out. I still have a couple months before the end of the year, but I just wanted to talk about The Last Tiger because I got to 61% last night, and we finally get one of the characters' backstory. Her name is Jin, and it was a lot darker than I was expecting it to be. It really took a turn right there. And there was a murder like a little bit earlier in the story, but even that felt kind of PG as far as a murder can go, but it's a fantasy book, you know? Yeah, that was pretty dark. But I do like her as a character. Where is the resistant, her like people? Because she's part of the resistance, rebellion or whatever. And she just like left with this guy that they don't know, but she just left with him overnight and then hasn't gone back. And no, is anybody wondering where she is? Because she just disappeared with some guy and it's been days now. Also, something happened and I'm thinking that a character is going to die because they said something, I can't remember what the quote is. It's just kind of like they want a world without suffering or something, and I'm like, oh, yeah, they're gonna die. And then on the other POV, which is Unji's POV, she is traveling and they're both looking for the tigers because she needs to save her family. And the guy that she's with, there was just a whole reveal for that. I don't want to spoil that because it's a pretty big reveal. Yeah, that's wild. But also, is there going to be a love triangle here? Because I hope not. I'm 70% in now. And if they just now start a love triangle, I'm going to be pretty annoyed. Oh, before I forget, I am 50% into, because I listened to the audiobook on the way to the store earlier and the way home. It's not very far, but I am 50% into A Sorceress Comes to Call, and like things just started getting real crazy. I think I've only read Nettle and Bone by her, but I enjoy like the vibes of her books. Like just the whole tone of her book. It's so eerie and just, I don't know, I just really enjoy her books. So I don't feel like this is gonna be more than a 3-star, but we will see, because I heard that the ending is crazy. I don't think this is a series. I should probably double check that because I do not want to be involved in more series, but I still have to read it for the guild anyways. So it doesn't say like series book number 1 or anything, so I'm assuming it's a standalone, but it now has 43,000 ratings and it's a 4-star, 4.06, so that's pretty good. I'm assuming the end is going to be really good. I know that a lot of people in the group are reading it in the Order of the Crescent Guild. I know that they're reading it and they're really enjoying it, so we'll see by the end. Hello, welcome to day 4 of the Orilium Magical readathon. And I only read A Sorceress Comes to Call last night, but I made it from 44% to 83%. Good morning. It is currently day 5 of the Orilium Magical readathon, and I don't think I updated you guys much yesterday at all because we were running around all day. But right now we are just painting the candles that are going to turn into floating candles, and I'm still waiting for the air mattress to get here so we could start doing like movie night. But also yesterday I finished volume 1 and volume 2 of the Apothecary Diaries, and I really enjoyed them. I gave them both 5 stars. It's about a 17-year-old girl named Mao Mao, and she's an apothecary, and then she gets kidnapped and like sold off to the court system, and she works in the inner court basically as a lady's maid, and then she saves one of the concubines to the emperor, and then she kind of becomes one of the like higher up ladies, and she becomes the food tester for her. Her body is so accustomed to the poisons because she like has this weird thing where she has snakes biting her and she'll eat the poisons like slowly over time to like build up an immunity for it. So it's kind of like the perfect job for her, and she loves poisons, and it's pretty funny. But she gets a raise from this job, and also she just enjoys the job, so it's like the perfect job for her. And then she meets this man whose name is Jinshi, and she thinks he's a eunuch, and he becomes so infatuated with her because she's just so like disgusted by him and just annoyed by his presence. But she can tell, like, he's supposed to be really beautiful, and she could tell he's beautiful, but she still is just like, ugh, this man, get away from me, you know? It's really funny, actually. I really do enjoy it. And she solves like these little mysteries if it has something to do with like her apothecary skills. Volume 2, the emperor has assigned her to one of the other concubine, Luha, I think her name was, and she's sick because of the face powder that was poisoning the other concubine who she saved and the child. But this concubine lost her child to the poisonous face powder, and she's still really sick and they don't know why. So the emperor has assigned her to make her better or she's gonna die essentially. So she's trying to do this job where she's saving the concubine, and all of the ladies that work for the concubine are against her trying to help. And then Jinchi shows up and basically has them let her help. So she finds out that one of the ladies' maids is using the face powder on her still, even though it had killed her child and made her sick, but she just wants her to be so beautiful. And so she's still using the face powder on her, and then Mao Mao slaps her. It's actually really funny. She's super brutal. I really enjoy her character. But she slaps the lady's maid and she's like shoving the powder in her face. Like, would you want to use the powder that killed your child and all this stuff? There are some serious parts to this too. So it's not just all funny. She's so just like nonchalant about everything. And then there's a banquet that happens and somebody's poisoned, and I don't really want to spoil all of them. So I'm not going to talk about the rest of the volumes. I'm probably going to read volume 3 for the adventure in Aldea. The prompt is read a book under 250 pages. So I'll probably read volume 3 because I have it. I was at volume 4. Then I read The Indigo Room, which is number 2 in the Shivers collection by Amazon. It's just a short story. It was 30 pages and I almost DNF'd it on the first page. I really did not enjoy it at all. I think I gave it 2 stars, and it only got 2 stars because there's a part that happens with an elevator, and that is the only good part about the entire thing. Her character is annoying. It's boring. I thought it was gonna be like a short, scary story. It's really not. Just like a wow factor, premonition type of story, and it was not good. So I probably won't read any more of the Shivers collections. I know they all have a different author. I'll look at the different authors and see which one I want to pick up, but I probably won't pick up any more of those. So that's what I read. And I was supposed to read A Sorceress Comes to Call. Oh, that's what I need to update you guys on day 3 of what I read. So yesterday I read to 83% of A Sorceress Comes to Call, and I don't think I read anything else yesterday. But I'm gonna make some coffee, and we are doing the candles right now, and then yeah, I'll fill you guys in a little later if I read anything.
It's almost done.
You gotta paint down all the way down, okay?
And here too.
Yeah.
Oh, I need more paint. I got it. Oh,
Okay.
No, oh no. It's not hot anymore, Mama.
So I just realized that I was calling the consorts concubine. Oh, I don't even know if this is the same thing or not, but I am about to fold some laundry. We have painted all of the candles. They're drying, and I haven't read anything yet, but I'm gonna try and listen to my audiobook while I'm folding all the laundry because I have a lot of laundry to fold, and there's some still in the dryer, so I'm gonna get doing that. I also just found my camera, and it flips up easily, so this one is really good to do videos with because I can see if I'm in focus or if it's still recording, because if you leave it for like 20 minutes recording, it will just shut off, which is not a good time. But I also found this camera that's really, really old. Like, I think I've had this for probably 15, 16 years maybe. And this one's really light, so it might be good for vlogging because right now I'm using my phone, but my wrists are bad. So like, even my phone sometimes can get a little heavy, and this is really light. I don't know about the picture quality of this, but we will see. But this one is good. This one is good for tripods. It's really heavy though. So, oh, also found my old tripod. The other tripod, not the really crappy one, ouch. And I'm gonna try that one right now. Okay, well, and a piece just fell out. I've just taken off the part that holds my actual camera. Things are falling apart now. I may have broken it, and I can't figure out how to get this clip on that holds my phone, because this is what it looks like now that I've taken off the camera part. So I might just have to put that on and only use the camera. So I think that's why I bought the other tripod, because it's a phone one. So maybe we'll try that one again. And I'll just leave this one for a little bit. But yeah, this tripod is truly the worst. It is the freaking worst. It's got one of those bendable necks, but it's like too floppy, and it dropped my phone twice. So I don't want my phone to break. It's flimsy as hell. If I even take a step, it shakes the entire thing. So I'm not gonna get a new tripod. I'll probably just try and use this one. I'm just gonna have to be very careful around it. And now I'm gonna fold laundries. So I'm gonna leave this up for now and we'll see how it goes. Finley is taking a nap and I've just finished A Sorceress Comes to Call. It was good. The ending was very crazy, so people were not lying. I decided to give it a 4-star instead of a 3-star because that whole action scene, like at that last 10%, was really very good, and the ending was cute. It was like a happy little ending. So I finished that and I've submitted all my books to the Google Doc, and now I have to start making dinner. I just realized that my Pines by Blake Crouch, my Wayward Pines book, is about to go back in 3 days, so I need to start reading that. I might just listen to the audiobook while I'm making dinner. I'm gonna make some chicken soup tonight because I'm just not feeling that great. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm going to start listening to Pines. And she just fell asleep, so she'll be out for a while. Hopefully I'll be able to get through it, not the whole thing, but most of it, maybe 2 hours through it, because I'm listening to it at 1.7, so we'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna start making some chicken soup. I'm gonna need a bigger pot for the soup, and I tried to use the little pot so that I wouldn't make so much soup. I'm also trying to chop these freaking vegetables so quietly to not wake up the baby, but these carrots are absolutely massive and they're so loud. So if you see me chopping weird, that is why. I'm gonna have to transfer that soup to a bigger pot. I'm just gonna add some spices and seasoning. Oh shit, I gotta put onions in there. Onions and garlic, and then I'm going to read while I do that so that I can listen to the audiobook. So now I have a headache because my eyes are burning. So the soup is cooking. Finley's still sleeping. I'm 23 minutes into Wayward Pines, and right now you're just as lost as he is. He just like beat up somehow in the grass, and he's super bruised up. He's just walking through town reading mailbox names, trying to figure out who he is, where he is, what's going on, why he's so bruised up. And that's where we're at right now. He just went into like a coffee shop and used a phone to try and call his house number, which he can remember, but he can't remember anything else. and now he's headed towards the hospital, so that's where I'm at. My eyes are really burning. I'm gonna take some Advil and try and listen to a little bit more.
Money, 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 money. Money, money, money.
Oh, look, Dungeon Crawler Carl. Good morning. It is day 6, and I just left the mall over here, and I got 4 t-shirts and a pair of leggings and these little earrings, just because I couldn't find my other earrings. And I'm at a toddler's birthday party. We're gonna walk in a second. It's just not open yet. And yeah, I made it 75% through Wayward Pines. It's really good. I really am enjoying it. We finally get to see what they call the aberrations, I believe they called them in the show. That was so long ago since I've seen that show, so I could be wrong. But we finally get to see like the monster type things, the humanoid things. And so far, Ethan is just like being run out of town, and he's watching the lady who helped him get beaten to death brutally. Like, I don't remember that happening in the show, but I could be wrong. It's been so long, as I said. We still don't know why the town is like this way. It's almost like a cult, and they're like trying to kill him. And we know he was here looking for 2 agents, and that's why he's here. And we get like these short chapters that have to do with his wife. The chapters with his wife are really strange. Like, she knows that he was in a car accident, but she doesn't know where he is, where his body is. Like, they think he's dead. Then this man shows up on her doorstep in the middle of her like little celebration of life for him, and drugs her essentially. So yeah, that's where the wife is at. Oh, and one of the secret agents that they were looking for, which is why they came to this town, is dead, and the other one has aged 30 years somehow, even though it's been like 3 days. So yeah, that's a little odd, but you still don't know what's going on with this town. So I'm 78% in. I'll probably finish it tonight. It is really good, and I kind of want to pick up the second book, but I have to finish the rest of my TBR for this Orilium Magical readathon before I do that. So I will fill you guys in. I'm going to go into this birthday party now.
The time, but I can't do a challenge into like a video challenge, win or lose. So let's do our first one. Slightly more costume, which we've already established. I kind of don't know if there are any costumes here. Even to school, all those rooms, I don't know.
Good morning. It is Sunday, which is day 7 of the Magical Readathon, and I am 98% through Wayward Pines. I could not stay up any longer last night to finish that last 2%. I was struggling so hard just to get to that point, and I was trying to like get to the end of a chapter or something, but I couldn't do it. And a lot of stuff has just happened. I don't even remember what I updated you guys on last, but it's really good. I'm definitely gonna pick up the second book. I think it's on Libby. It's like a 4-week wait for it. It's called Wayward, and it's by Blake Crouch, book 2. And I'm just going to finish Pines today because I have like literally 10 minutes left to finish it. But I was so tired after that birthday party. We went out to eat, and we were there forever, but like we had such a good time, and the kids were all playing together, and it was nice. Yeah, I'm going to finish Pines, and I'm doing some laundry. Oh, we got the air mattress too, so now we can start having like a movie night sleepover thing. We're gonna finish the floating candle still, so maybe that's what we'll do today. John has just gone to work, and then I just have to read Jurassic Park and Wild is the Witch, which I also have to read for book club, so I definitely have to get on that. I mean, it's only a week into the month, but I'd like to finish it sooner rather than later. Also, I just wanted to show you guys the shirts I got from Old Navy. I just got this one with this and this one, but I might return them because they fit really weird. I don't know if it's because the sleeves are so tiny or what, but I might just return those. I also got these 2 shirts from JCPenney. This is just like an athletic shirt. So, I mean, it's nice. It has this weird thing at the back I don't really care for. It's like a slit, but I don't know if you can even see that, but I like the color of it and the fit of it. This one, I like the actual shirt, but the shoulders come off so weird. Like my shoulder ends right here, but then it keeps going down and then it's tight right here. It's like, it's so weird. I might actually return this one too, but I do like the actual shirt, so I might just end up keeping it or what, but I'm gonna return the Old Navy stuff, I think. And I got a pair of leggings with pockets because I have to have pockets, and this is the same brand as the shirt. So yeah, that's what I got. It's covered in dog hair now because I just put it on the bed. But also, I participated in the live show for the 1 million pages that G just hosted this morning, and then I just watched Gavin's new video about the haunted school or whatever, and it was really good. I can't wait for the second one. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, I haven't read anything else since I last updated you, but I am going to finish Pines right now because I literally am almost so close to being done. These leggings that I just showed you are genuinely so comfortable, and they're so stretchy. This is just the pocket and this is the back, but I'm so bloated right now. Yeah, I hate wearing my hair up in a ponytail, but I'm just gonna do it today. And this is that green shirt. The sleeves are like, I like when the sleeves are longer like this. But yeah, I'm literally just running to Old Navy to return those shirts. And why is it so hard to return things? I freaking hate returning things. And as a previous retail worker, like, I understand. But they're just, sometimes it can be so rude. I'm gonna put something on my face so I look a little bit better. My hair is disgusting. I have to wash it, but yeah, who's got time for that? I gotta go do this before the baby falls asleep. Hopefully I can get it done. If not, I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow. God, what is that? I'm so bloated. Oh, this is the slit on the back, if I could show you. This is the slit on the back. Like, I generally don't care for it, but also it doesn't do anything bad. I got halfway to Old Navy and realized I forgot the bag at home. But the baby's taking a nap in bed. I moved her from the car to the bed, so she's sleeping. And I finished Pines. You can totally finish the book in book 1. Like, you do not need to read the rest of the series, which I didn't know there was 3. I thought it was just a duology, I guess. But I have a 4-week wait at the library and my New York library still, because I still have that card. And then my Missouri library was several months out, so I put it on hold at the New York library still while I have it. Oh, and I was right about the things being called aberrations. They are called aberrations, like the last 2% of the book, that you find out why he's there, what's going on with this town, and why this town is the way it is. You do find out in the end of book 1, so it did feel very wrapped up. But I still want to finish the series because I know the second one probably has a lot of the military and the aberrations in it. At least in the show it did. I don't know if they're actually going to continue that, but if they do, I'll probably like that one more. But yeah, so I'm probably going to start Wild is the Witch next, or Jurassic Park. I'm not really sure. I have to figure out which. Wild is the Witch, I own it, but I have to see how long I have The Last Tiger, because I still have that last 30% left to read in there. And then I have Jurassic Park, which I don't own, so I have to see how long until it goes back from the library, and then I'll choose one of those. But I could just finish The Last Tiger. I'm almost done. I probably should. I'm gonna see if I can get an audiobook for that so that I can just finish it quickly. Good morning. It is actually day 8, and this vlog is supposed to be up today, but I don't think I ever ended the vlog, so I just wanted to fill you guys in. I finished Pines, loved it. I read The Apothecary Diaries Volume 3, also loved it. It's a great series. I'm gonna use it for the Adventure in Aldea map, and it's gonna be for the Read a Book Under 250 Pages prompt. So I finished the map for this month. I finished Pines. I started reading Atmosphere. I'm like 12% in. I just got the audiobook last night so that I had an audiobook to listen to while I was trying to put the baby to bed, and I'm not loving it, but it's still really early. I could change my mind, and people love it, so we'll see how that goes. But I also got Quicksilver in from the library. I don't even remember putting it on hold, but I have that. So now I also have an audiobook for that, and I may just fill it into one of the extra credit prompts once I'm done with my TBR, because I still have to finish the last 70% of The Last Tiger. I did get an audiobook for it, but it would not work, so I just returned it. And then I'm gonna finish that book, and also have to read Jurassic Park and Wild is the Witch, which I just also got an audiobook for. So I should be able to get through these pretty quickly. I'm going to wrap up this vlog. I will see you guys soon. Bye.